The general public is becoming tired of the way big money and special interest political action committees continue to influence our politicians. Recently, the CBS show 60 Minutes aired a report on how politicians in Washington had received and benefited from insider trading tips from companies that they regulate. Now, federal lawmakers are exempt from insider trading laws that apply to everybody else. Here in Illinois, numerous politicians were recently highlighted in a news report related to a company known as Ameren. Ameren was proposing smart grid legislation which would allow it to raise electric rates on public citizens. People cried foul when it was reported that Ameren had made significant campaign contributions to the politicians who were scheduled to vote on the Ameren-sponsored legislation. At the very least, these campaign contributions have the appearance of impropriety. In a cynic's view, they are nothing more than thinly veiled bribes. Others argue there's no veil whatsoever. They describe the donations as bribes to secure favorable votes by politicians who've received the donations. I've got a major problem with politicians who receive donations from companies that are lobbying for specific legislation. In my view, it's an obvious conflict of interest. Society would not tolerate a police officer who accepted money from a citizen who the officer was supposed to be guarding. It would be improper. The only reason it's allowed by lawmakers is because our citizens, our journalists, our media, and the voting public allow it to continue. We have ourselves to blame. I object to these types of things. I will not accept campaign contributions from special interest PAC funds. I've asked my opponent to do the same. We should be publicly chastising politicians who accept these types of financial contributions. Until we as a society put our foot down, politicians will continue to accept these kinds of thinly veiled bribes.